Beautiful Sunday here in New York City, everybody, and thank you very much for watching this video. This is Peter Wolfing. I'm at a street fair in New York City, and this goes on for 20 or 30 blocks each direction. And this is early in the street fair, so about 2 or 3 hours from now, this will be packed. There'll be about 3 times as many people that are here now will be here in about 2 or 3 hours from now. So if you're looking over here, people selling stuff, stores come out and sell stuff. It's actually every weekend they have something like this somewhere in New York City. And I lift this up and go, hope you can hear me. Don't have a microphone today, but if I lift this up and I go higher, you'll see that it's quite extensive. My point today is, look at all these vendors that are out here doing traditional business. They're hoping that people come by and buy their jewelry. Right, in this case, this young lady over here is selling jewelry and clothing and rugs and t-shirts and eyeglasses and pocketbooks and food and everything. So they're hoping that people come over here and buy their stuff, but once they pack up, what happens? Their income stops, totally stops, right? Their income stops when they stop selling their product, and they have to wait for next weekend or the next street fair, which is probably a week from now, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. So they're only making money once they have this open, which may be 6-7 hours or so. Think about that compared to your network marketing business. You can make money 24/7, 365 days. That's the wonder of the business that we're in. It's the networking. We're in the connection business, connecting with other people who connect with other people who connect with other people around the world. And you can be compensated. So no longer are you restricted by a street fair location, by the state location, by the country location that you're in. It doesn't matter where you do business because your business spans the world. That's what we're talking about with the power at which you have. And if you started at 25, 50, 100, 500, even a few $1,000s in your business, that is nothing. How much money do you think these vendors paid to get the inventory that they have, right? And just to be out here, just for one spot, a little 10 by 10 spot, they're probably paying about $300 to $400 for that. Plus they have to get a license from the city, right? Plus they have to have a business license, and you go on and on and on. So it's compared to traditional business, network marketing is just runs rings around everything else that's out there. It's new age business. New age business, and we take care or take advantage of the technology that's around there and let the company track everything. It just boggles my mind how people just don't see that and the power which they have to be able to do business around the world. Now, you don't have to know people in those countries, right? But you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone, right? Everybody's 6 degrees of separation, right? So make sure that you start connecting with people. Don't just throw out some emails and hope it sticks. You know, throw out some advertising and don't call people back and just be afraid to talk to people. You have to connect with people, right? There's Facebook and there's Twitter and sending out a post here and there. That's not connecting. Connecting is physically picking up the phone and developing a bond with the people that you're communicating with. Very important that you do that. And the people that do that literally will make 30 to 50% more money than the people that don't do that because they're just afraid to talk to people. We are in the people business. We are in the connecting with other people business. And whether you like it or not, no matter what you do for a living, you're still in the people business. You're not in the sales business. You say, oh, I hate sales. Well, great. Don't do sales. You know, share them the information, because you are the messenger of the information. You're just like a little carrier pigeon out there, passing on little bits of information and trying to find. See all these people out here? I can guarantee you, if I talk to every one of these people over here, I will have a lot of people sign up. A lot of people will say no. A lot of people will say you're crazy. A lot of people will say it's one of those pyramid things, but a lot of people will sign up, right? True. So you're not trying to convince people. You're passing the information, and you're trying to find the people amongst the people you're looking through that have the same mindset that you have. They're saying, in the Bible, that Christianity may have 2 billion people that follow Christianity right now, right? But the first, I can't say seminar, but the first preaching that was happening, they had a few thousand people join Christianity and believed out of tens of thousands of people that are there, which is pretty good. But some people said, oh, it's one of those things. Some people laughed and some people ridiculed and so on. And isn't that the way we have it now with your business? Not everybody is going to see it as you see it. That's okay. That's okay. Because not everybody saw Christianity when it started either. And still not everybody sees Christianity now. It's okay. You have believers, you don't have believers. Right? You have people that ridicule, and they're going to be the ridiculers. You have the dream stealers, and they're going to be the dream stealers. And don't try to convince them and sway them in one direction or the other. Just understand that that's who they are, and just go out and find the people that are the people that you're looking for, that are the believers. And some people are the believers, they just don't know they're the believers yet, because they haven't been introduced to the golden nugget that you can show them, right? Some people are looking, they're what I call closet entrepreneurs. As a matter of fact, many of these people here that are vendors here would love to do something that I'm doing with network marketing. If you think about it, these people are entrepreneurs. If I can show them a way to make money while they sleep versus just sitting here and compare my business model to their business model, wouldn't that be great? And I'm not saying stop doing their business model. I'm just saying, hey, you might want to do something on the side, so this way you work on your income now while you do a part-time business on your fortune. Think about that for a moment and stir that around your brain. And if you're in a job, okay, you don't quit your job right away. You keep your job. And as Jim Rohn says, I wanted to keep my job because my story was I have a full-time job where I pay my bills, and I have a part-time thing that I'm going with that I use to make my fortune. Right? I'm working part-time on my fortune and full-time on my job. How about that? And even if he's making more money on his part-time thing, he still says, I have a full-time job and I'm making more money on my part-time thing, my part-time fortune, than I am on my job. What kind of a story is that? That's a killer story, right? And people can say, well, what are you doing? Right? If you came up to someone and said, yeah, I'm working full-time, but I'm making more money on my part-time fortune than I am on my full-time job, they're going to say, what are you doing? Right? I'm making more money working part-time to build my fortune than I am on my full-time job. That is one heck of a killer introduction, I'll tell you that right now. And Jim Rohn says he did that for so long, and even though he was making tremendous, incredible money, he didn't leave his full-time job because he didn't want to leave his story. He didn't want to leave his story, and eventually he was making so much money, he had to do that. And of course, within 6 years, he was a millionaire. So you got to really think about this business type that we have here in network marketing compared to other things out there. So compared to having a job, working an hour, trading an hour. And these people right here that are vending on the sides, really, they're almost like having a job because they have to be here to make the money. Most of them don't have very many people, if any, working for them, right? So the people over here, the person over there selling handcrafted stuff, that's probably the owner or the daughter of the owner or something like that. So they have zero leverage. So it's all about the leverage, guys. It's all about you teaching people how to leverage themselves and not have to worry about the economy, the government, whether Republicans are in power, whether the Democrats are in power, whether the wind blows one way or the other, whether the economy goes good, the stock market goes up or down. You could care less because you have the power in yourself to make change in yourself and dictate how your boat is going to go. Because everybody's like a sailboat. You have the power to change the sail any way you want because everybody has the same wind, right? The wind doesn't blow any differently for all these people out here than it does for me. Right? The same president, Same New York City, same taxes, same everything. But why do I make the money I make and they make the money that they make? Because they choose to take the wind, usually is have the wind blow them wherever the wind wants to blow them. And they kind of go with whatever way. You might even hear the wind on my speaker here. They choose, funny that happened, they choose to have the wind blow them anywhere they want to blow them, right? Instead of going in and taking wherever they want to go. And here's a guy giving me the finger, so that must be a typical New Yorker. Yeah. Typical loser. So now, so you go in, that's funny. So you go in and you have the choice to go and pick which direction you want to put your sail or your rudder, and you go however you want to go, right? I'm just going to leave that in the video so you guys see. You know, typical saying is you come to New York and someone says, welcome to New York, and then they say, well, go home. But no, I find most New Yorkers are very friendly. You have your loser types like that you know, have that kind of an attitude, and that's the kind of person you stay away from, right? You stay away from. You look at the guy and you say, well, do I want to be like that, or do I want to have that kind of attitude? Just get away from those types of people, right? Hang around the types of people that you want to be like. Right? Jim Rohn says also, we are the average of the 5 people we hang around the most, right? We're the average of the 5 people we hang around the most. So who do you hang around with, right? Who do you hang around with? So guys, a lot of stuff, a lot of things to think about in this video. Hopefully you've gotten a few nuggets out of this video. I really appreciate you watching it. Spread it around, pass it around, subscribe to my YouTube link, and give me some comments on the bottom if you like some of the things that I talked about. So this is Peter Wolfing out. Have yourself a great day and happy prosperity. Bye for now.